Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the world of literature and explore the ideas that shape our understanding of the world. Today, we're discussing the Communist Manifesto, a work that has had a profound impact on modern thought and continues to influence contemporary culture. Written by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels in 1848, the Communist Manifesto is a foundational text of Marxist theory, which argues that class struggle is the driving force behind historical change. To understand the significance of this work, it's essential to consider the historical context in which it emerged. The Industrial Revolution was in full swing, and the effects of capitalism were being felt by workers across Europe. Marx and Engels saw the exploitation of the working class and the concentration of wealth among the bourgeoisie as a recipe for social unrest and revolution. The Communist Manifesto relates to several major literary traditions, including utopian socialism, anarchism, and critical theory. Authors like Charles Fourier, Pierre-Joseph Proudhon, and Mikhail Bakunin influenced Marxist thought, while later critics like Antonio Gramsci, Louis Althusser, and Slavoj Žižek have shaped our understanding of Marxist theory. The critical reception of the Communist Manifesto has evolved over time, with some viewing it as a call to arms for the working class, while others see it as a flawed and outdated critique of capitalism. One of the key themes in the Communist Manifesto is the concept of alienation, which refers to the way in which capitalism reduces workers to mere commodities, stripping them of their humanity and autonomy. Marx illustrates this idea through his discussion of the commodification of labor, where workers are forced to sell their labor power as a commodity rather than being valued for their skills and creativity. This theme is exemplified in the notable passage where Marx writes, "The proletarian is without property. His relation to his wife and children has no longer anything in common with the bourgeois family relations." Marx also employs literary devices like metaphor and imagery to convey the stark contrast between the lives of the bourgeoisie and the proletariat. For example, he describes the bourgeoisie as vampires who suck the life out of the working class, while the proletariat is portrayed as a powerful force that will eventually rise up and overthrow its oppressors. These literary devices help to make the Communist Manifesto a compelling and accessible read, even for those without a background in economics or philosophy. The Communist Manifesto has had a profound impact on literature and culture, influencing authors like Bertolt Brecht, Walter Benjamin, and Jean-Paul Sartre. Works like Brecht's The Threepenny Opera and Sartre's No Exit reflect the Marxist themes of alienation and class struggle. The manifesto has also inspired countless adaptations, reinterpretations, and works inspired by its ideas, from films like Metropolis to music like the Internationale. In contemporary culture, the Communist Manifesto remains relevant, with its ideas about inequality, exploitation, and resistance continuing to inspire social movements and activism around the world. The Occupy Wall Street movement, the Arab Spring, and the Fight for $15 campaign all reflect the spirit of Marxist thought, which emphasizes the power of collective action and the need for systemic change. As we conclude our exploration of the Communist Manifesto, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking question. What does it mean to be a revolutionary in today's world? Is it still possible to imagine a more equal, just society, or have we become too cynical, too complacent? Marx and Engels would argue that the answer lies not in some utopian fantasy, but in the concrete, everyday struggles of workers, activists, and ordinary people fighting for a better life. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.